Welcome to a new episode of Master Investor podcast. I'm glad to have you here. Welcome back. If you're new, thank you for listening. Today's topic and theme is going to be about creating freedom and not having to work for money the rest of your life. There's several things that we must understand when it comes to money in order to get out of the rat race. One, money. After 1971, President Nixon took the gold standard away from the dollar. Nothing was backing the dollar. In 1974, due to that broken agreement, there was a petrodollar agreement signed with Saudi Arabia, which meant basically that all nations that needed to buy oil to this day must exchange their currency into dollars first and then buy with the dollar, therefore putting the dollar back as the number one currency before any other currency in the world. However, the dollar has lost its value because there's nothing really backing it. It has become monopoly money, fiat money. That's why all this, I believe, this cryptocurrency has, become a trend the last few years, due to the fact that, money is losing its value since 1971, and the Federal Reserve Bank, one is not a federal bank, it's actually combined, of leaders around the world. Nobody really knows who all they are, and there's nothing in there. There's not reserve, like there's nothing, because this money is printed digitally. And so when the world crashes or the economy crashes like it did in 2008, you will see that the printing of the dollar even shoot up even higher. That's why today we're like over I believe over $20 trillion, probably even more than that now, of debt nationally, because that's how the United States works. We print money legally, if you will, because after that change of 1971, it allowed the Federal Reserve Bank to print money and everybody else as well legally, and so that's why the banks are in the business of lending money, and banks understand that the most important words of the business language is cash flow, because cash flow must always be flowing in order to hold its value. When it stops, then it becomes zero, and a lot of people are still playing with the old rules of money, and that's why they still saving money under the mattress, and they thinking they're somehow saving something that is going up in value. In fact, they're losing money. And if you have your money in the bank, then of course you're losing money. You're actually paying at the end of the year due to inflation, which all the bank is doing with your money is turning around and giving it to people like us, entrepreneurs and investors that are willing to put the money to work and ensure that the money stays flowing from asset to asset. And that's the whole point, to build our asset column and also build businesses asset column. If you have a business, or you're managing a business, or if you're managing an investment, then what we want to do is add assets into that and look at our asset column as well and add assets that produces positive income. And an asset puts money in our pocket whether we work or not, meaning that it doesn't require us to be in the middle of the equation to make that cash flow. Maybe we did something once, we put it to work as a system working to do the selling and selling for us, or is maybe a real estate property, a commercial real estate property that we set up and we have a team already, as a hotel. It can be many things. An asset is something that literally puts money in our pocket by itself without us being in the middle of that equation to make that money. So we go to sleep, we still making money, and that's the whole point, to build our asset column to ensure that we have financial freedom. And we have to find out, everybody's standard of living cost is different. So we must find out what that cost is. Some people standard of living is 10,000, some people 20,000, some people 50,000, some people 100,000, some people a million. So you can be a high-paying employee, but you're still a slave to money because you're working every day to earn that salary. And salary is a drug to me that really kill many of people's dreams, because it keeps you from not quitting your job, but it's something that you really don't like to do, and maybe it's not your passions, and you're letting go of your dreams and your passions. So it's important that we look at our lives and pinpoint our cost of living, because that is when we are going to ensure that we reach financial freedom. When we have enough assets producing cash flow to our bank account without us working for that money. An asset puts money in our pocket, a liability takes money out of our pocket. So creating assets can be done in many ways. Today, digitally can be done, and I'm not talking about investing in Forex or any of those things. Give me 1 second. I'm going to stop this for 1 second.
I don't care about your sister, your minority friend, or your other friend. I'm colorblind.
Okay, so it's all about the asset column and making sure that we have assets. Digitally today, we can get them done through either affiliate marketing, but I'm talking about direct marketing, where you have a system that is selling products that already somebody produced, and they're giving you maybe a percentage for however long that customer retains their services, maybe a 70%. So maybe you did an ad and that person came through and needed that product and now became a customer, but they came through your link. So now that company pays you directly, or your company, because I will also show you, our company will also show you how to set up your company so that you can earn through your business instead of you personally, and you protect yourself and your assets. And anyway, you want to start building your assets and your business credit, and I'll tell you why later. But most importantly is to understand that an asset can be built online very rapidly, because it's all about putting how fast can I get that money into my bank account every single month. And if the company is willing to pay you every single month, let's say 33%, 75%, that is positive cash flow. You only did it once, you set up the campaign, we show you how to do that, we show you where to get the leads, we show you how to track the customers that are the right customers for those offers that you're choosing, because maybe you like a certain topic, and we have many. Actually, we have all topics, all niches, anytime you can think about: health and wealth, self-improvement, marketing, you name it, we have it. Anti-aging, and we have the tools, we have the resources to put you right in the front of a worldwide opportunity where you start building your assets online and also offline. If you like to get commercial real estate and so forth, we also have courses where I'll teach you how to start getting your first property by using the bank's money, using your company's entity in order to get a business credit, so that you can get a loan and get the real estate property and so forth, if that's something that you want. But it's all about building assets offline and digitally. Also, PDS books are great. If you're passionate about something, then a smart thing to do is to take a look at, what you can talk about and teach people, and therefore you can write a PDF of 45 pages, or it doesn't have to be 45, it can be 28. It doesn't matter. Something that is very useful for other people that they don't have the time to really go to study all of that, and they're willing to pay you for the organized work. So look at your passions, marry them, hone down of them, and turn them into positive cash flow. It's all about cash flow, building assets where your passions and building a network of customers that you can offer different services and getting an exchange for the customers that you're sending to them. And hopefully it's a membership, because membership is what gives you the cash flow. They pay you every single month. And if it's a customer that needs that product, then they will hold that product maybe for life. And you never know. If it's a system that is good and it's a good company, and that's what we do. We offer, our partnerships are always great partnerships, and they're verified. And that's the whole goal, to build assets, to create freedom for yourself, for your future, for your family, for your kids, and not just live the rat race for the rest of your life, where you're working for somebody else's company for a certain amount of years, and you end up getting fired because the new one came in, and now you can't sell your job anymore to anybody else. So therefore, what you want to do is take a look at your free time and start building something online. Tap into our courses, tap into our website, go to masterinvestor.life, check out the shop. We have some merchant, support the brand. It's all about teaching you how to create freedom, how to build assets. Go to Master Investor on Instagram and subscribe also on all platforms. But Instagram is probably the best source where you can go there, and then from there you can go anywhere else that you please with us. And we're glad to help you, give you a hand in regards to creating assets, creating great marketing, and positioning yourself for success. It's all about having the right team of people and having the right system doing the selling and telling for you. So with that being said, I hope this has been helpful. I'll talk to you in the next episode. I'm going to bring a lot more value into the table, of course, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.